How did you cowardly little shrimps manage to make it this far? Boss! Boss! They're here!
Sorry, I didn't want you to have to find out like this. But I had a feeling this would happen. Well, now you know. I'm behind all the bad stuff that's been going on. I'm nothing more than another monster, ordered to make sure those women never return to their homes.
But Maeve! Why?
I'm sure you remember me telling you about how your man Malloy died alone, while the other villagers didn't lift a finger to help him. Well, Malloy was me big brother, so he was. I was still just a wee girl, but when he didn't come home, I marched off to this tower to try and find him. But what I found was someone else. Someone who told me terrible things. He told me the others had left Malloy to his fate, that it was their fault he was dead. I began to hate everyone back in the village. And before I knew it, the hatred had taken over me heart. I lost sight of who I was, and I changed.
Please, Maeve, you have to let those poor women go!
I'm sorry, but I just can't do as you ask. Listen, I've given them villagers chance after chance. But it's always the same. They may have named their village after a hero, but they're still the same bunch of rotten cowards they always were. The truth is, the only way to make all this end, the only way to get rid of this darkness, the key to setting the village's womenfolk free, it's me life.
Boss, wait! You shouldn't be wasting your time with small fry. Leave them to me!
Right you are.
Let's see you claw this one back!
Take that! I owe you one. Take that!
Here comes the heat! All in a day's work.
I'm going from strength to strength.
I'm sorry, boss.
Looks like I've no choice but to fight you now. But there's one thing I want yous all to believe. You remember back when I met yourselves by them graves? I didn't know whose they were, but I knew I wanted to leave flowers on them. That wasn't a lie or any sort of trick, that was the real me. Whatever part of me is still human made me go there, made me want to do that. And it was that brave lad, Patrick, who awoke that part of myself. I realised that if I killed his dad, that poor lad might well end up on the same path as I did. I had to help them. I couldn't bear it if Patrick ended up sharing my fate. But all that's over now. There's not a trace of humanity left in me. It's time.
Hold your horses! Seems we got here in the nick of time.
Hanlon! And you brought backup too!
Sure, it's all thanks to wee Patrick and that wooden doll of his. When we saw it, we realised it was the same yoke Malloy gave his sister all those years ago. And we knew we could never let something like that happen again.
This time we can't leave it to someone else to save our skins. It's up to us to fight for our village's future.
Do you want to know something? I'd already decided what I was going to do. If you'd left these young folks in the lurch like you did my big brother. I was planning to smash Ballymalloy to smithereens, to wipe it off the map. But you came. You finally came.
Your big brother? Are you having us on? Sure, you're in an awful state altogether, but never mind that now. The point is, we're sorry. We really are. We just weren't thinking, like. And look, we're not expecting you to forgive us or nothing. All we're asking is that you give us one more chance. Come back with us, Maeve. Come.
Please, Maeve. We want to make it up to you, like.
We're begging you. Come back with us.
I'm grateful for your words, but it's far too late. The darkness in me goes too deep. And the light won't return to this land while I'm alive. That was the fate decided for me.
What are you saying, like?
These young folks have freed me from the burden of hatred I carried for so long. And now there's one more thing I want you to do for me. You know what it is, don't you?
Wait! No! You can't do that! You've just been reunited with the other villagers!
I'm afraid it's the only way to save the village. And that's why I have to ask you to do this for me. For all of us.
There we go. Here comes the heat.
Poor Maeve. Listen, Maeve. I want to thank you for what you did. You saved me and my boy. I'll never forget that.
I'm just glad the folks at Ballymalloy have finally learned something. But this is only the beginning. You've to make that village a happy place to live. You'll do that for me, won't you?
We will. I promise.
And can I ask one more favour? Will you tell Patrick that I'm grateful to him? Tell him that he saved Ballymalloy.
Aye. I'll be sure to tell him that.
Now I've one final thing to say. Thanks a million. And sorry for putting you through all of this. Listen, remember the forest, where I first met yourselves? I want you to go back there when this is all over. And please, you have to believe me. This was my only choice. Oh, and Maribel? Thanks so much for giving me those seeds. It meant a lot. I've a funny feeling yous might just be able to change the world, so I have.
Oh.